Yo guys, it's your boy Brigitte here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about why Overwatch Quickplay is unplayable at the moment, in my opinion, of course. So, to get into it, the number one reason I think is that Overwatch is a very complex game, and it's hard to learn and master. And this could be remedied by a bunch of things, potentially, integrating tutorials from YouTubers into the game for Overwatch 2. At this point, we're not going to get much support for Overwatch 1, so most of the stuff I'm going to be suggesting is going to carry over to Overwatch 2. The next thing would be to add more heroes to the game to make it interesting, and to add heroes that counter what is meta at the moment. So, let's say if Goats comes back in a less severe form, we need something to counter it, right? Or if Bunker Comp comes back, or I don't know if it's meta, I don't know, I'm not big into Overwatch, so if that comes in, then add a hero that counters it, right? As well as there needs to be more patches. I know this isn't going to apply to Overwatch 1, but in Overwatch 2, I think we need to have a little more patches that push around the meta, make the meta different every season, and really make the game interesting every time you launch it. And I think that would be nice to see for Overwatch 2. I think potentially maybe heroes need to be a little more flexible, and I think that's what they're kind of doing with the 5v5 changes. They're making each hero have more of an impact. If you die, your team will have one less person, and that one less disadvantage is going to be bigger, because in Overwatch 1, if you lose 1 DPS, you can still win the team fight because your tanks are frontlining and protecting the other DPS, and you have healers healing everyone, or just tanks that need it. And overall, you have more sustain in the game, and you can kind of stay in the game even if you lose one person. And that's really the nice thing about Overwatch 1. But I think Overwatch 2, you need to have more impact on the game. I'm also a healer player, and I'm in the lower ranks, so I'm actually bronze. I'm trying to get out of bronze, but it's really hard to get out because a lot of people don't really understand how to peel for healers, or how, if you hear bullets behind you, you should probably turn around if you're a DPS and try to kill the threat that's behind us. But, some people don't really understand that, so I usually get booped or something, and I can't heal my teammates, and I die, and now we don't have a healer, and we lose the team fight because we're down a healer. They have both of their healers and stuff like that. So, really, I hope with Overwatch 2, as a healer, you get a little more appeal from the DPS, and maybe potentially more protection from just one tank, and other stuff like that. Now, another reason that's not fun is there's no real progression system. You can go into ranked and you can get gold guns and stuff like that, but in Quickplay, there is nothing really like that. You don't get, let's say if you heal 1,000,000 damage with Mercy, you get a special staff or something, a cool, interesting staff, or anything like that. Nothing that changes gameplay. I think the gameplay of Overwatch is one of the best games to ever be made. It's really unique, and I don't think I would want it to be changed, but just some cool cosmetic item. If you heal, let's say 1,000,000 damage with Mercy, or 1,000,000 damage with Lucio, if you heal, maybe with Ana, you sleep enough targets or something, you get a cool little sleep dart gun, or something different than what you have, but it'll function the same, but it just looks different, right? And I think that would be something cool to add into Overwatch 2. I think another system they could add is a battle pass system with, they already have seasons, competitive seasons, so it would kind of match up with the competitive season. So we're on competitive season 30, I think 30, right? And so maybe with Overwatch 2, we start out with Overwatch 2 Season 1 Battle Pass 1, right? Or Season 1 Battle Pass, or something, right? And it goes through that competitive season, then once it's done, right? And it works by maybe leveling up with XP or something, or every time you level up once in the battle pass, something like that. I don't know exactly how it would work, but that would be interesting to see, and it would incentivize people to maybe not to try hard and competitive, but actually learn the game, because they're getting rewarded by leveling up the battle pass and stuff like that. I think another thing that would be nice is if they could give healer's a buff, maybe. I mean, it just feels kind of really bad to play healer. I feel like you need to have a lot of team coordination if you want to rank up being a healer. Potentially DPS is a little easier. I don't know. I haven't tried. The DPS queue times have taken me away from that idea. Yeah, overall, it feels like the plays that I make on specifically Mercy, I've been learning how to play her. It seems like the plays that I make on her aren't as impactful as, let's say, a Brigitte popping ulti or Lucio popping ulti, and it's like, oh, well, just learn those characters. But I really want to try to learn a different character. I've played a lot of Lucio, I've played a lot of Brigitte. I want to learn someone new, and Mercy is like the furthest thing from any healer in the game, right? She's very unique. She has a pistol, but whenever you do damage with that pistol, it doesn't heal your teammates or anything like that, right? It doesn't have the Brigitte mechanic. And her staff allows you to boost teammate damage. And the thing is I'm playing with bronze DPSs, right? So I boost a soldier 76, and he's still not hitting his shot, so my boosted damage goes kind of nowhere. I don't know exactly how you rank up in the lower levels with Mercy. I'm gonna have to play a lot more, potentially, actually grind the game, but to me it's not really fun to do that, especially in a competitive environment, because I get burnt out very easily because I'm generally raging a lot because my teammates aren't doing what they're supposed to, or I damage boost, DPS and they can't hit shots or something like that, or tanks are spamming I need healing, and my other healer is something that can't really heal tanks very fast. But yeah, overall, I'm just not having much fun with Overwatch at the moment. I'm more just playing it because it's the only thing out right now that I feel like playing. I mean, I'm not gonna play Call of Duty at this point. I've played a bunch of it, and I'm kind of bored of it at this point. I played a lot of Black Ops Cold War and a lot of Modern Warfare, so, those two games I can't really play, and Vanguard hasn't really impressed me, so I'm definitely gonna have to find some other game to play. Potentially Battlefield, potentially Overwatch 2, stuff like that. But for now, I might just play, games that I want to play. Something that I'm passionate about. I might do a shoot the shit on TF2. That should be the gameplay that you're watching right now. And the reason I want to do that is because TF2 is kind of similar to Overwatch, and I really enjoy it, actually. I kind of enjoy it a little bit more than Overwatch. I think I might actually have more playtime in Overwatch, but, it's definitely one of those games where you play it once and you kind of enjoy it, and then you'll play it like a year later and you enjoy it again, and, you kind of get back into it, here and there. It's never been a game that I've really played for a long time, at least like every other day or every day or something like that. It's never been one of those types of games, but yeah. Anyways, to get back onto Overwatch, actually, I wanted to say one last final thing. I think Overwatch is actually very similar to League of Legends, where in League of Legends, I think to myself, oh wow, I want to play, or, my brother's friends will be like, hey, come play with us, and I'll be like, okay, cool, man, sure, whatever. And then I play one match, and I'm like, damn, I really regret playing that, and Overwatch is kind of that same thing, where I'm like, damn, I want to play it, and then I play it, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to, I really wish I never played that match. And it sucks to say that, but, right now there's really nothing going on with it, and it sucks because it's like the worst time to get into it, but I really enjoy it now, compared to, even whenever it kind of came out a little bit. So I would like to get into it, but there's nothing going on with it. So anyways, just a quick little video on why Overwatch Quickplay isn't that fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been your boy Brigitte 10. I'm out. Peace.